I don't even know how old I was when I first tasted it. It was almost like a sort of like a leftover in your mouth after you eat. That's that's stuck like a string of meat between your teeth that keeps coming back, and you chew on it and you ruminate. And I didn't know if it was even legal. Like if it was right. I was probably 6. Torn between right versus wrong, good versus evil. Grown up as Muslim, and then also I had a Hindu Purohit who used to visit our house, and he also talked about non-duality and Advaita Vedanta, and like how there's nothing, no such thing as good or bad. And I was conflicted for a long time, and I didn't know, because ideally what you want to do is, and people always ask me, what does it taste like? Well, it can taste like kind of like an octopus, very bland, flavorless almost, but it tastes nothing like tripe or goats or anything similar, or that you see ordinarily in the local butcher store. Yeah, so people always ask me if it doesn't taste funny, it just tastes normal. So as I was saying, ideally what you want to do is disengage rather from the gullet or the esophagus, down where your solar plexus is, and yes, because thing is very stretchable. Your stomach is extremely stretchable. It's literally like a balloon. And ideally, what you want to do is remove the whole thing. And the first thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna die of internal bleeding. And again, warning, disclaimer: do not attempt any of these at home. I have reasons to do it, and I'm probably the only one who successfully did the surgery. And the surgeon's name shall already remain nameless. So what you want to do is remove the entire stomach, and once you do so, there's an emptiness. So how do you even eat that? Like, how do you even process that? You see, it's kind of like a Klein bottle. It's literally like a 3D Klein bottle. Devouring your own stomach, devouring yourself. It's almost cannibalistic, but it's also not cannibalistic. It has nothing to do with autophagy. It's nothing to do that. That's different. That's from keto or from fasting. So the guy who did it who completely removed it, and then I brought it back, cooler. Cook with turmeric the curry because I grew up in Southeast Asia, and dice it. But then if you drink, or if you imbibe the such concoction, it's like, because what happens when you completely remove your stomach? It's not hollow. Inside your tummy, inside your belly, it's not hollow. So when you eat something, it's gonna burn, even if it depends if you kept the plug open or closed. So if you kept it open, if it's literally like dousing gasoline inside your sort of interior. So I'm not sure about the legalese of it, like if it's entirely, because I'm eating my own stomach, so I don't know if what it entails or if there's a precedence for it. I searched online and in the library. I couldn't find anyone who actually did this, because there are legends, of course, in Topkapi, Istanbul, in 12th century. Like some legion who used to do it, but it's very scant resources, almost like a whimsical anecdote, like a trivial trivia. So, and it's like I've been chasing the dragon ever since, because once you get it's basically a ritual, and once you do it, it's a ritual, and you can't do it again. You're messed up. It's a non-repeatable process. Obviously, what you could do is attach an artificial, sort of like a plastic or the sort of fiberglass chamber that can contain, and you have to make sure you have enough stomach to eat, because once you eat your own stomach, you're not going to get your own stomach. You have to, and the fixation is only on the stomach, not other body parts. Now what happens after the high wears off? You're done. You're left with no more. You don't have it anymore to bargain with. What do you do then? Obviously, you're not gonna go hunting. I mean, that's completely wrong and psychopathic. That's like twisted. I mean, if you're some. I mean, again, disclaimer: I don't recommend doing such things. And if you do, you're some weirdo. But so the problem then begins. You have to live your life in such a way. You have to starve yourself. That's where the autophagy kicks in. So basically, you have to starve yourself to serve yourself. Like Gandhi resolution or Gandhi solution, as they say. There's still light at the end of the tunnel, because you can survive. There's some mitochondrial cellular activity of oxygenation with your ATP cells. And it has to do with telomere shortening, but I'm getting off topic. Where you basically think of going back to the logic of Klein-Bottle. Think of feedback loop, sort of cybernetics, Norbert Wiener cybernetics. Basically, where you're eating your own self and you're generating your own limbs, and then that eats it. But the thing is, you can't generate a stomach per se unless you have the backup plan of the fiberglass container that can contain it. But ultimately, it's a once in a lifetime. Goal, or not even a goal. It's rather sort of something that you live for, an experience rather. There's a collective experience, not money. Ultimately, that's what it boils down to. Some people don't have the stomach for it. Some people might find the stomach churning, but I did 23andMe, but that's different. So I had to do blood test and genetic, but that takes long. Gene mapping. It takes four years from it, and it takes $139 from AXL Axon Corporation, AXL Axon, if you're familiar with it. And I don't think I have any other answer as to how to fuel this rather ghastly habit, rather.